Yo, what's up, YouTube? Chisha Zed, peace, positivity, self-awareness, and motivation. Moments after the slap heard all over the world came another announcement that wasn't as popular, but still significant, man. If you guys were paying attention, I first saw it on Spiritual Word. The post read, Anthony Anderson's wife, Alvina, has filed for divorce, ending their 22-year marriage. Now, you guys probably know Anderson from Blackish. He is the star in that show. Very entertaining show. I enjoyed it. I watched it like a couple episodes. I didn't get too into it. And his wife, I believe, is an actress as well. But there's a little bit of controversy surrounding their marriage. Why? I'm going to get to it. Let's check out this caption. The caption of the post read, Anthony Anderson's wife, Alvina, has filed for divorce, ending their 22-year marriage. According to the court documents obtained by TMZ, Alvina filed on Friday in Los Angeles and is requesting spousal support from Anthony. She also checked the box to block the court's ability to award any support to Anthony and also wants him to pay for her attorney fees. Yes, that's how it works. If you didn't know, the chances of your wife in today's age filing for divorce is 70%. And if she does and you are the breadwinner, there's a huge chance you're going to be paying for her attorney fees. I know, it's crazy. Gets crazier. The post goes on to read, Anthony and Alvina met while attending Howard University in Washington, D.C. in 1989. He dropped out of his junior year due to financial issues, but is reportedly working towards graduating this year with his son. That's what's up, man. After marrying in 1999, the two became separated from 2014 to 2016. This is important to remember, right? Because this has to do with the whole controversy behind their divorce. I'll read it again. After marrying in 1999, the two became separated from 2014 to 2016. Now, something really significant happened between those years, and we'll get to that. The post goes on to say, as we reported, Alvina filed for divorce back in 2015, but dropped the case the following year. This occurred at the same time Anthony booked his popular role on Blackish. I know what you're thinking, and I'm thinking it too, dog. I'm thinking it too, man, right? It's going through your mind, it's going through my mind, but before I give you guys my opinion, I want to check out some of these comments. This commenter says, marriage just doesn't look like it's cool no more. 22 years? That's true, man. That's a long marriage. Right? 22 years is no joke, especially for a couple who's in Hollywood. This commenter says, not let me wait till he's worth even more, right? So she's saying what we're all thinking there is like, did she, or what the post actually implied is, did she wait until he was worth more money to actually divorce? Or did she change her mind because she said, hey, this guy looks like he's still ascending in his career. And if I leave him now, I won't get as much as I can possibly maximize and get through this divorce, right? Let's check out some other comments. This commenter says, the outside this summer, everybody's single. Oh yeah, all these women are getting ready to leave their husbands, right? Leave their men and go out into the streets, right? And get their cheeks busted fast, not slow. This next commenter says, so now that Blackish is ending, she's done again? Question marks. And what's really interesting about this, guys, that I want you to pay attention to is like, women are also finally catching to the fact that women leave marriages at an alarming rate and usually will leave when it benefits them the most, right? Have you ever asked yourself how someone like Oprah never got married? Do you think it's because she never found somebody who she wanted to marry? Or never found somebody who would take her seriously as a wife? Do you think it's that, or do you think she's smart enough to know that this is the most dangerous time for a man and even a woman who is financially as successful as her to get married? This next commenter says, don't wish it on anyone. Blessings to them. This commenter says, looks like she waited on him to make more money. All right, guys, so let's get into it. Did Alvina Anderson wait and delay initiating and following through with that divorce because she saw that her husband was still growing and hadn't reached his peak earning potential? That's the question, because if she did that, the reaction that people are giving here is, oh, that's wrong, right? She was wrong to do that. Well, the first thing I want to do is I want to check out Anthony Anderson's net worth. So this is from celebritynetworth.com, I believe it is. Anthony Anderson's net worth currently is $25 million as of 2022. Anthony Anderson's salary, $400,000 per episode. The actual article reads, Anthony Anderson is an American actor and writer who has a net worth of $25 million. Another part of the article read, starting in the 5th season, when you combine his acting salary, producer salary, and back-end profit income, Anthony Anderson's salary per episode of Blackish is $400,000. Over 22 episodes, which I'm assuming that's like a season, that works out to $8.8 million per year before taxes. The article goes on to read, that's a significant raise from the $100,000 he earned per year in season 1 before syndication was locked in. So from what I read and from what I understand from just looking at his net worth and also how he's earned his money, I think it's safe to say that the majority of his current net worth did come from his hit show Blackish. So if you were Alvina Anderson and you did want to capitalize and leave when it benefited you the most, then waiting would have been the smart move. And did she do that? Well, it's not too far-fetched, right? And you guys might be asking, well, Chisha, how do you know, right? For you guys who are new to my channel, you might be saying, well, how do you know? Well, the first thing is this: female nature. The difference between the way men love and women love. Women love opportunistically, which is, as a man, you have to remember that her love, a woman's love for you, right, by default of her nature, will always be based on what you provide to her. Now, guys, this is not good or bad. It is the nature of a woman. A woman is constantly seeking for the highest value man that she can attract to provide for her and her offspring. So when you know that about female nature and you look at the situation, you think, if she knew that her husband was only becoming more financially successful, and that leaving at that time would have put her in a less successful, financially successful position, right? And then understanding female nature, then you know that it's not too far-fetched to assume that she stayed, largely because she wanted to be a part of that success. But here's the problem, and the big lesson we should all learn and remember. There's a lot of guys out here who think that money and making more money is going to solve their problems. And if you look around at celebrities in particular, you learn that you need more than money to keep a woman. You need game, you need understanding, right? But you can't blame guys like Anthony Anderson, because not only do guys today usually lack game and understanding of female nature, but the system is also against these men, right? Women today know that they will be rewarded for leaving marriages. That man will pay her alimony either for the rest of his life. I don't know how old their kids are, but I do know they have kids, right? If those kids are under 18, he's responsible for them. And the statistics when it comes to men and divorce and how it affects their pockets is crazy, man. Men lose 70% of their wealth when it comes to divorce. So not only was he born in a time when people still believed marriage was a safe bet, he probably had no idea, right? Guys who were getting married during the 90s still didn't know what female empowerment or no-fault divorce would lead to. Now these guys are learning the hard way, and man, you don't have to. As a man, you need to pay attention. And I'm not saying that marriage is wrong, right? I'm somebody who believes in marriage. But you have to be intentional, proactive, and deliberate about how you're going to go about getting married if you think that it's worth it. For the majority of guys out here, my suggestion is don't sign those papers, right? That's my suggestion. But if you do and you want to take the risk, you can do the Kanye West thing and get like an ironclad prenup. But there's horror stories of things like that really just not holding up in court. But the truth is, man, most men are screwed, right? Most men can't watch a video like this because they won't accept the truth. They won't accept the truth about female nature. They believe in that fantasy blue pill fantasy of love, that she's always going to stay with you no matter what. That as long as you have love, then nothing else matters. No, bro, you need more than love, and you need more than money. You need understanding of female nature, and you need game, right? We're living in different times, dog. Watch your back and learn and be intentional and protect yourself. So I'm curious to know your take on this topic, the divorce of Anthony Anderson and Alvina Anderson. Do you guys think that she was intentional in planning that divorce? Like, she told herself, you know what, let me not divorce him right now? Or do you think it was like very deliberate? Or do you think it was kind of like that female nature thing of her just kind of, you know, like subconsciously rationing it out in her mind? That's what I think, right? But I'm curious to know what you guys think. As always, I appreciate you all. Listen, if you want to learn how to win with women and dating online, check the link pinned to the top of the comments. My name is Chisha Zed. Till next time, guys, I'm out. Peace.
I'm a walking Liberty Bell, free to ring through my stride, freedom to be inside and be a slave to my pride and ride away to scream. Man, this love's so serene, I should probably shake it up just a little bit.